Prince Andrew accuser running out of hope and says anyone else would be in jail.
Here's a summary of the article.
A woman who claims she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew says she is running out of hope that he will be punished. Virginia Roberts Giuffre, who claims she was trafficked by financier Jeffrey Epstein, alleges Prince Andrew had sex with her on 3 separate occasions, including when she was 17, still a minor under U.S. law. She wrote, "All the evidence you could poke a stick out, and yet the justice system defends a known predator who just happens to be a prince. Anyone else would be thrown into jail." Ms. Giuffre, who was pictured with the Duke of York in London, has previously said she hopes Andrew is put in a cell next to his best mate, Ghislaine Maxwell. The former teen sex slave of Jeffrey Epstein spoke out after the chief of the Metropolitan Police offered to assist U.S. authorities with their investigation into the U.S. pedophile. The help could include looking at Andrew's ties to his friends Epstein and Maxwell. Prosecutors in the states claim they have been stonewalled by requests to interview Andrew, 60, with one prosecutor saying in January the prince has provided zero cooperation.
This post received a score of 67,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
At least everyone recognizes he is a huge piece of shit.
A piece of shit who doesn't sweat.
No. He says he can sweat now, thanks to years of therapy.
Of all the things he chose to go to therapy over, lol, we all know that man has never been to therapy.
Been to the rapist though.
He should really see an analytical therapist. Analrapist if you will. Shut it anustart.
The Queen cannot be prosecuted, and any subjects in her presence cannot be prosecuted unless she demands it. So why do you think she removed him from all his public royal duties and essentially, grounded him? Prince Andrew will not see a single second of jail time unless the Queen dies or she sells out her favorite son. And I'm not sure why she considers him her favorite son, all things considered.
She should get to selling.
Once Charles is king he will rat him out just to be petty.
I don't know about being petty, but the scuttlebutt is that he couldn't stand Andrew anyway before all this blew up, and now he hates his guts for the damage he has done to the monarchy and country. I have wondered if, after the Queen dies and removes Andrew's protection as her favorite, whether Charles will take his revenge on Fredo, Godfather style.
If your only job is to be rich and look pretty, someone is going to be upset that you fuck it up.
Rich, look pretty, and don't embarrass the family. Andrew has embarrassed the family.
And he doesn't look particular pretty.
Have you seen the rest of the family? There's definitely a few squares in that family tree somewhere.
The family tree of European monarchy is more of a family circle. Just take a look at how many of Maria Theresa of Austria's kids ended up married off all over Europe and then back to their descendants. It's gnarly. The big chin Habsburgs were particularly bad. The Windsors are not quite to that level, but they still experience a higher level of defects and mutations. The Habsburg line ended because they were so inbred they were infertile. So couldn't produce heirs.
This shit makes me sad. Please give this woman the closure and respect any human being deserves.
If anything, the elite should be held up to a higher standard than they are now. There is no reason for them or anyone to get away with crimes just because they are powerful.
This SC Johnson heir, also the 166th richest person in the world, molested his stepdaughter for 3 years and got 4 months in jail. Didn't have to register as a sex offender either.
DuPont heir raped his toddler daughter as well. Got probation because he wouldn't fare well in prison. 0 prison time for literally raping a toddler.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.